Well,
Yeah.
and well, and
Yeah.
now.
Well and
no,
now.
geez,
Well
we're
and
getting
now.
through these things.
Where there's a
right
will,
tonight.
there's a L, as always.
Toyota have come up with something to compensate for load shedding.
Yeah.
So you know when you're sitting in the presentation, the power goes off and your PowerPoint presentation has died. Guess what they've come up with?
What? Paper.
PowerPoint on paper.
Oh, no.
I think it's amazing.
Oh, no.
This is a revolution.
No, come
This
on.
is a revolution.
This is prehistoric.
It's absolutely fantastic. You've got all your slides in one place, right? All your information in one place.
Yeah.
So if you need to reference anything, it's right here. And I am shamelessly going to reference it. But can you see what we're dealing with here, guys? What does that look like? That is the new Corolla Cross GR.
GR Sport.
GR Sport. Now,
Yes.
I was going to get to the GR pyramid. There it is there, right? Okay, so you can see GR Sport, which is the bottom of the pyramid, which makes no sense to me. Then you have GR, which is in the middle of the pyramid, and then you have GRMN, which is right at the top.
Yeah.
So GR Sport is just a suspension upgrade.
Correct.
GR is the suspension upgrade plus more power, and GRMN is a suspension upgrade plus more power plus more power.
Much more power.
Much more
Much
power.
more
I think that's what the MN stands for.
Well, do you know what MN actually stands for?
Newtons.
No. Master of the Nürburgring. Yes,
Did they really have to do that?
they did.
I'm so with James May on that.
They did.
Okay, GR Sport.
Yes.
So
Now
every-
remember, I did drive it, and there is a video very quickly when we were down at the Toyota factory about a month ago.
I did drive
Very
it
quick
very
drive there,
briefly.
yeah, very brief.
Suspension upgrade is interesting. It just stiffens the car up a bit. Didn't notice any extra bumping and smashing around.
No,
on the
not at
Joburg,
all. In fact,
but
it felt much more planted.
It felt firmer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
The
actually,
other thing they did is they recalibrated the steering.
I didn't pick that up.
Yes.
We didn't do that
Okay.
much mileage on it, but
No,
we
they've
didn't
recalibrated the steering, so the steering response is much better.
Do you know it's not in my PowerPoint presentation?
Sorry?
It's not in my
Yeah,
PowerPoint presentation.
Well,
Unbelievable.
and the other thing-
Same motor,
Same-
1.8,
well,
103
interestingly-
103 kilowatts,
yes, because it's the
172 Newton meters.
non-hybrid.
Now, so this is the thing. We asked Toyota, is this coming in a hybrid? No. I said, why not? At Cross launch, you said you want to get to 40% hybrid sales. And the marketing exec there, whose name shall not be mentioned, said, we've exceeded 40%, but we can't get the things.
Well, whatever
So
number they
demand-
want, whatever number they're working on hybrids, there's been an issue with supply from day one.
They were expecting 15%.
Initial working to 50.
They started at 40.
Correct, yeah.
So the demand for hybrids was like,
Well, with that, adding the disaster at the factory with no production for 4 months, I've heard stories of a 6-month waiting list for hybrids. Okay, that's what I've heard. I'm not, please don't take me on that. But all I know is you cannot get a hybrid,
love
walk in and
nor
get a
money.
hybrid at this stage.
And-
In fact, there was a dealership.
yes,
Did you see
I
that?
didn't want to talk about it, but there's a deal.
Do you know? I think I sent it to you.
There was someone who was selling hybrids. You could have one for 150,000 Rand more
600,000
than the list
as,
price.
yeah, as opposed to the 450
If you
or
want a hybrid,
460.
you can
Yeah.
have one, but you're going to pay.
Yeah, I mean,
The cheek.
I've heard of a premium, but that was insane.
That's the highest we've seen, or highest I've seen.
Yeah,
in
percentage-wise.
some
I mean,
time.
1/3 premium.
Yeah. No,
That's
it's
crazy.
It's madness.
The other thing that I picked up
But it shows
when I
you
drove,
how in demand these things are.
Yeah.
And despite their logistical challenges with
Yeah.
their factory, there's a lot of them already on the road.
yeah. But what I found when I drove it briefly down at the factory, and nobody would answer me, I think they played with the exhaust.
I think so,
Because
yeah, because there's a different note.
There was a
No doubt.
completely different
No
note on the exhaust,
No doubt.
and it was not admitted or commented or referred to. But when I drove it, and we just drove it up and down a little test track, and there was the opportunity to put foot a bit. That definitely had a very sporty tone to it.
Didn't have a
Yeah.
note. Well, the other note that they've got is on the interior, where actually, and this is somewhere that they could have gone horribly wrong. So you know, GR's colors are red
Yes,
and black.
yes.
So the cars are red and black. So
Not only, but yeah.
we have black mesh grills on the front, black diffusers at the back,
And
back roofs,
bits
black
of
roof
red,
spoilers.
like everybody else is doing the
But
minute they want
in
to
the-
give it a sport name.
In the interior, I just want to see if you can see on there the dash. I've folded this a little bit, so
They
can you
put
see
red
the red
across the
line
dash,
across the
yeah.
dash? It's not overstated. So Toyota, in their typical sort of conservative fashion,
Yeah.
managed to get that just right. It's
And-
not too much.
Okay.
It's just right. And they haven't stitched GR all
over
over
the place,
everything.
yeah.
There's a little bit in
on,
the seats.
on the seat, yeah.
But that's really about
That's it.
And
Okay,
and
now
I like-
what you haven't
I
mentioned,
like that.
it's roughly a 20,000 Rand premium
Yeah.
on the top spec
Spec, yeah.
XR non-hybrid.
Non-hybrid, yes.
Roughly, I think it's
Roughly.
about between 20 and 25,000 Rand premium. You're getting a lot for that money.
I would go for it purely because of the ride. And
You-
they're buggers. They know exactly what they're doing. But they're going to get an extra 20 then because they're giving you better suspension. And it's kind of like, but it's worth it.
But my
worth
only
it.
issue with it is, I want the hybrid.
I want this in a hybrid.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
My point,
We're
exactly.
going to have to wait.
Yeah.
They did say it's not off the table.
Okay.
Nothing's ever off the table, Toyota. They'll give us
Yeah.
what we want. We must just hurry up and
I
wait.
think when the supply issues are resolved, I would be very surprised if they don't slip one in.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
convinced there
my
will
feeling.
Be. I'm convinced
And
there will be.
if I was putting my money down, guess what?
You want the hybrid.
I want GR Sport hybrid.
Hybrid, yeah.
I'll just tell you something, just to end this off. I had a phone call from somebody I know down in Cape Town. He's been driving the Lexus CT. You remember the Lexus hatchback hybrid?
Hatchback hybrid.
It was
Lexus.
a hatchback hybrid Lexus 10 odd years ago. They only sold very few in South Africa.
I think I remember this
Yes.
thing.
It was called the CT200H.
Didn't it win World's Ugliest Car competition?
Well, it was probably a contender.
Contender.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Okay,
the
he's
one,
been
yeah.
driving one of those for a number of years. He's also got a Land Cruiser as his weekend vehicle. Now, he phones me to say,
Well, that buys him some forgiveness.
time to replace the vehicle.
Okay.
Now, you're going to listen to this. He test drove a Discovery 4.
He should have bought it immediately and be unhappy for the rest of his life.
And I said to him, you've got the Land Cruiser.
Why are you buying a
Why would you
Discovery?
buy a Disco 4
Makes no sense.
as your everyday?
No. Makes
I
no
said,
sense.
no way as your everyday. And he's talking, he had a budget of, he said to me at the time, 400,000.
Okay.
So you're not going to get a new Disco. I said, you better have budget
To maintain the vehicle
to keep that vehicle.
in the lifestyle to which it will become accustomed very
Exactly.
quickly.
Okay, not knocking Disco,
No.
great car, but I said, not for your everyday.
No, makes no sense.
And he mentioned one or two others, and I said to him, there is a no-brainer here.
Go and buy a Cross.
Cross, hybrid, end of
Done.
discussion.
Finished.
Done deal. He can wait. He doesn't, if he has to wait 6 months, he said he'll wait 6 months. He actually said to me, I do not understand why I phoned you. This actually was wasting your time because it's such a no-brainer to him.
That's why he phoned you.
And that's as simple as that. So Toyota, can I have commission on this deal that goes through in Cape Town, please?
Never miss an opportunity, Al.
Not a chance.
Never miss an opportunity. So
And that's the Corolla Cross
that was
GR
Corolla Cross
Sport.
GR Sport.
There we go.
One last little
Yes.
thing. Do you think they could do a Cross MN? I don't think I'd like to see it actually, to be honest, because I don't think crossover
I think-
SUVs should
no.
have like
Well,
600 horsepower.
No, I think maybe.
But then the Kona.
No, but hang on. No, but then do a GR, like the GR Yaris and the GR Corolla that's
So a
available
little
overseas.
bit more extra power, not like
No,
stupid
no, no, no,
extra
no, no,
power.
come on. The GR Yaris has got 206
I know,
kilowatts.
it's insane.
I mean, drop that engine
insane.
into a Cross. But you can't go a GRMN.
Yes.
That's just being stupid. Sorry, Toyota.
No.
No. But a GR.
Sport.
No, not sport.
Sorry,
Not
GR. Yeah.
A full-on
You
GR.
see, why is it GR Sport? I mean, that's
Yeah,
the right way of doing it. They've got it the wrong way around.
Well, that's the way
Sorry,
they've
Toyota,
decided.
you got it the wrong way around.
Okay, that's it.
Reverse it round, send me the commission. Okay.
We're done.
Never miss an opportunity. We're done.
Will and Al.
Alan Will.
See you next time.